beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for October 2021. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I do not take money, e-gifts or donations. So if anyone claiming to be me, please avoid them or report them. It is a scam. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful that there are going to be 3 loud sounds, and let us begin your reading. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, so we are in Libra season. So this is about balance, harmony, but it's also about flushing out opportunities as we close out the year, of course. We have the Hunter's Moon, so that energy is very relevant to that moon. Now, the Hunter's Moon does not occur in October all the time. It's only every 3 to 4 years, so it is a powerful moon for self-expression, but also about making intentions and trying to achieve things before we close out that year 2021. Of course, I know we're only in October, but Mercury is also in retrograde, which tends to teach us about patience. We got the Devil card right there, Aquarius. What's going on there? Okay, so I will clarify that card, but this is your Protagonist energy. So perhaps you're releasing something that is toxic, or you're obsessing about something there. But we'll go deeper and find out what's happening there for you. Now, Mercury, as I said, is in retrograde, and when that happens, expect people from your past to reach out, return. It can be ex-loves, but it can also be ex-friends or friends that you just lost touch with, or family members that you have not heard from in a while, but also it can be people that you've been missing from your life from a long time ago that you feel like you'd really like to connect to at this time. I feel like they come towards you. They're seeking your energy because they're showing me a magnet right now. So they're seeking you. So I feel like, of course, there may be nostalgia from your side, but I feel like they're seeking you. They're thinking about you at this time. We will go deeper. We're doing a Celtic cross there for you as well in a moment. I'm just going to get your overall energy. Now, also Uranus is in retrograde, and that's until January 2022. Now, unlike Mercury, this actually brings out the best in you. It makes you feel a bit more confident and also more socially conscious. So, in order to make the world a better place. So it is quite a nice energy there, but expect to feel that boost of confidence as we move through October. And finally, Saturn in retrograde till the 10th of October. That's quite important because it's about doing the inner work and getting yourself ready for success. It actually squares Uranus, the planet of expansion. Also, Jupiter makes a little bit of a play in October. So really some nice surprises coming on in, but you've got the Devil card here to start. Okay, now interesting, your 9th house is activated of adventure, of inspiration, of looking at the bigger picture of your life. And you may feel that rush of energy as you start the beginning of October there. It's like a great quest. Now, sometimes when you feel like it's a great quest, it may make you feel a little bit uncertain because all I see here is the Devil card, the Hangman, and we got the Moon card. So there's a lot of uncertainty. I mean, the Chariot card means you will move through this energy. You will sort of overcome any obstacle that's making you feel obsessive or making you feel a little bit anxious right now. Okay, something you're waiting for. Perhaps you feel like you're the victim of something, something's unfair, but we will have a look at that now in a moment. Okay, I'm getting a couple of energies right now. They're showing me someone, it's almost like, when someone does a fist like that to either fight for something, it's almost like, when you see people on marches and things and they're like fighting for rights and things like that. I just feel like there's a lot of power in this. They're showing me a fist, okay? So I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't know what I mean, there's lots of marches going on around the world for various reasons, for various things, of course. So maybe you've just come back from one of those, or so I'm just seeing it. I'm not here to talk about politics or religion or any of those things, but they're just showing me an image of it right now. So perhaps you're feeling like you're having to fight for something in your world at this moment in time. I mean, a lot of people are fighting for a lot of things all the time around the world at the moment, of course. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. I mean, Aquarius, you're always someone who is socially very aware anyway, so perhaps you're one of those people who are always fighting for a better world. So anyway, I'm going to clarify this Devil card though for you in a moment. Now, your third house of communication is activated at the end of the month. So when we hit that sort of hunter's moon there in Aries, so that is about, you know, learning, education, thinking about a great escape, maybe planning a vacation or something like that, a quick getaway. This time does star quick trips as well, and you got the Chariot card right there, so that indicates there is some sort of positive trip or maybe a little bit of a getaway that you're either planning or thinking about, dreaming about, maybe trying to sort of formulate a plan to be able to do. But the Devil card, Protagonist energy, let us see what is going on there for you. I feel there is an obsessive energy, something that's sort of going round and round in your head. Maybe you want to stop thinking about it. Maybe it's, you know, either it is a person or it is a situation that's just swirling in your head at the minute. It's making you feel really attached to it. Sometimes I get like a positive kind of trying to disconnect from something, and I really feel you are, but I feel like it keeps coming back, whatever this is. We've got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, so perhaps you feel like you have no choice on something here. You're feeling a little bit overwhelmed in this situation. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide. Ooh, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We've got the High Priestess, use your intuition. Two of Wands says waiting, and we got the Lovers card. So I mean, this basically says use your intuition, wait for the right moment, and unite kind of energy. I mean, so either this is a person you're thinking about, or that you can't get out of your mind. You feel psychically connected to this person, drawn to this situation. It could be a work scenario right in here, right now, where you're like, you feel like you're in a toxic environment. And you feel like you're having to use your intuition or bite your tongue on something, or there's a secret here that's come to the surface, or you mistrust the situation that you're waiting for results on. The Lovers card does indicate that there is a choice. There is a choice. Even though you feel like there is no choice, there is one. Okay? And also the Lovers is about unification. People coming together to be stronger or to unify in a certain area, you know, to bring harmony and balance. I mean, if it's a love relationship that you feel, you know, really attached to a person, because we got the Lovers card here, so this can be soulmate energy. You know, maybe it's someone that you've been waiting for, or perhaps you and this person are at a distance, because that Two of Wands there is a waiting card. Maybe you feel like you have to make a choice in a love relationship that has been very I don't want to say damaging. I mean, the Devil card can be about identifying a trauma or identifying anything that is negative, that is holding a relationship back. It doesn't mean that the relationship per se is absolutely toxic, but it can do. So it can suggest that something is holding you back and you may be obsessing about it. So it's almost like you identifying what is holding you back or attaching you to a situation. So that Devil card is more about, a lot of people see the Devil card as really sort of negative, you know, bad energy, but actually it's to identify things that are holding us back. The Devil card is actually an identify card where it says, okay, fear is holding me back in this situation. What do I do about it? Okay, rip off that plaster and just go for it. Look at the situation. You know, it could also be that you feel you're addicted to somebody, or you're addicted to thinking about somebody, and you feel like you're always hanging, waiting, because we got the Hangman here. So it's like a waiting energy. And it also is the same here. It says wait. That Two of Wands says wait. You're waiting for results. Use your intuition while you are waiting, whatever it is you're waiting for. The secrets will come to light. Everything that you mistrust or that you've been repressing or that you feel is a secret, that is hidden information, because we've got the Moon card right there, it will come to light, and there will be unification. There will be balance. There will be harmony. So if you're feeling disconnected, or you're obsessing over something here, they are indicating that even though you may feel like you do not have a choice, you really do have a choice. Okay, the Lovers there, you know, again, if it's a relationship that you're sort of navigating in October that's really important to you, it can mean that you're identifying what it is that you and this person are fearing, or what it is that's keeping you stuck in some way, and sort of releasing yourself to unify. Okay, so the Hangman in this position does indicate a waiting energy, that you may feel like you're in limbo over something. It also feels like either indecision. You know, again, they're just giving me this energy. If you're indecisive about something, or you feel like there's a delay or a missed opportunity, number one, there's no such thing as a missed opportunity, Aquarius. What is meant for you will never pass you by. But if there's indecision, they are basically saying, wait, all will be revealed. Okay, so I wouldn't rush in on something here. I would just hold off. I would actually give caution, okay, because the Moon card can be a caution card. Things are coming to light, things are brewing behind the scenes at the moment, so they're indicating there is a breakthrough here. I'm not here to scare you or anything, Aquarius. Tarot is not meant to hear you. It's not here to scare anybody. It's here to advise. Well, no, not advise, but sort of kind of like give pointers, as it were. You make your own decision, you make your own path in life. It's about using your intuition. But the Hangman says, you know, if you wait until things get to a point where you know it is time to make a decision, then you'll have your breaking point. Okay, look at this timer. This situation, this person's become so uncomfortable in their situation. They're stuck, okay? And that Devil card says you're stuck. Either indecisive, or you have to make a decision and you're obsessing over which way to go. That indicates there, in good time, in divine timing, there will be a moment where you get to have that breakthrough, where it's almost like, can you see there's a skull there which represents the Devil card, sorry, the Death card, which is about changes. Radical change will allow you to break through, and that breakthrough, as you can see, is reaching up for the sun. So that is a really happy sort of energy, a positive energy. But this is your challenge. Okay, for the month of October, you're waiting on something. Maybe you're waiting for the thumbs up from the universe, but we will go deeper and find out what's coming here for you. The Moon card says, when it's uncertain, know that Spirit has got your back, and that, you know, you're shedding illusions, you're seeing the truth of the situation, but you know, something unseen comes to the surface, or something that intuitively you felt was going to happen happens. I feel great opportunities lie in the shadows, just brewing away there for you. The stars are aligning for some really good sort of moments for you, but something that you feel uncertain about, that you've been hanging about, or sort of holding off on until you feel it's the right moment. There will be a reveal. Okay, there's a big reveal in October for you. We'll find out what it is. Hopefully they give me that. But the Moon basically is Pisces, Cancer energy, so it's all about the emotions. So I feel like there's a release of emotions, but something unseen is coming towards you. I feel like you make some sort of voluntary change. Okay, either a sidestep in your path, in your sort of plan. I don't think it's major, because you got the Chariot card here, which is victory. It's movement forward. It feels like if you were stuck and you've been waiting on something, you know, everything comes to light, and you can now make some changes. Trust your intuition, of course, but I feel like you're prepared for this, and I do feel like you are protected. Whenever you see the Moon card, you see those beautiful little pincers on the crab, always prepared, okay, to defend itself. And I feel, you know, intuitively you have got that sort of instinctive radar, Aquarius, that can just know things before they kind of happen. So trust your intuition. Don't ever disconnect from that. The Chariot card is your last card in this spread on the unified energy. So it means you will move away from this. You will take action. You will make a change, and you will be successful. The Chariot card is about motivation, drive. If you've been uncertain, or you're feeling like you're procrastinating, because the Devil card can be a card of procrastination. You've lost your motivation. You cannot find that drive, and you felt like you've been in limbo for a while and felt a little bit cynical. I mean, we're going through a major change in humanity for the last, well, for many years, of course, but the last two have been very radical, okay? So, you know, you may feel like there's moments where you're like, what am I working towards? What's important to me? I feel like you will find that motivation, that drive, and you will be successful. You're going to move through any challenge and you are going to win, whatever winning means for you, okay? You know, basically, the devil says something controls me. And the Chariot says, I now control it. I am in charge, okay? You know, that Cancerian energy will actually show you that emotionally you've got everything you need to sort of drive you through, and also you've got that motivation as well with that Chariot card. I feel like you're actually taking action. The Chariot always says you are the master or the mistress of your own destiny. There's an element of fate because you know, Chariot cards tend not to have any reins on the horses, so there is an element to fate in this situation, of course, but I feel like you are in charge. By the end of the month, if you feel like something is controlling you mindset wise, or you feel like you're in a funk, I feel like you move out of that and it is a more enjoyable time. And I feel like, yeah, you get going. Also, as I said, the Chariot card can be a card of movement, physical movement, going on a journey, and your third house there is activated, which is about quick trips. So you may be making some quick trips during the month, even if it's just to get peace of mind, really connect to your energy, to your center, your emotions. Let's go and do a Celtic cross and see what is coming towards you, Aquarius. Now they're showing me someone who's had dental work or something, some sort of procedure in and around the mouth area, because they're showing me like, you know, someone feeling, it's not that it's numb, you know, when you get that rubbery feeling when your gums go a little bit numb if you've gone to the dentist and had a procedure done there. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, so please take it as it resonates. I'm just going to see what the challenge is for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What do they need to know? Okay, so we have, and we've got so we've got the King of Swords as your Heart of the Matter card. So basically you're thinking about something, mulling something over before you take action. So again, they're saying, you know, caution, don't take action until you've really thought this through, whatever this is. But I mean, there is an element of, should I stay, should I go? Because it's clarified, well, it's crossed there by that Eight of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What do they need to know? Okay, they want two more in this position. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Near future, can you please? Thank you so much. You got the Lover's card again. Aquarius, a different deck, Lover's card, near future. So they are indicating that there will be unity, there will be togetherness, there will be this situation. I mean, the Empress, look at that. Beautiful energy, and there's a lot of abundance coming your way as well. So, I mean, it seems to be the same with a different deck. It's the same, okay? You know, oh, they obviously want, do you want this? No. I thought they wanted it because it bent in my hand. It has to pop out for me. I don't choose the cards. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Thank you so much. The Death card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. I feel like this is your breakthrough moment, as I was talking about on that Hangman energy. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We've got the Ten of Cups, and we got the Ace of Cups. I mean, beautiful energy to end on there. So let us see what is happening for you. King of Swords. An idea is formulating, okay? This is either a plan or you're seeing the truth of a situation, something that perhaps you could not see for a while. Intuitively, you felt it, but the truth is everything for you. So you may be investigating something a little bit closer. You may be taking action on something, but basically the King of Swords tends to be someone who is thinking about something, formulating a plan, or, you know, strategically thinking about the future before taking action on something, okay? You need to find the foundations of something before you take action. So I feel like this is a monumental moment for you, something that is important to your future, and I feel like you're investigating it. You could even be negotiating a better deal for yourself, for example. But because we got the Devil card as, you know, an energy of obsession or feeling stuck in a situation, I feel like you're thinking about how can I get rid of this? How can I mend whatever this is? Because the King of Swords, there's a couple of kings in here, a couple of emperors and everything. You get to choose the cards in this deck. There's a double emperor and things like that, but my guides asked me to leave all of them in this deck. Okay, so this King of Swords here is one that, you know, if you can see, he's got a needle and thread there. So I feel like you're formulating a lot of ideas, you're stringing them together, you know, playing dot to dot, that sort of thing. But also there's a potential to be mending something here. Perhaps you're working in an environment that is very, very toxic, or you feel, you know, something here. I mean, it could be that you're having an epiphany moment. I mean, there's a big old needle there, and, you know, I mean, maybe you're thinking about some sort of procedure or something like that, because, you know, as I was picking up that energy of someone having some sort of dental procedure or dental work, perhaps you're thinking about it rather than you've had it. Please take it as it resonates. It's not resonating. It's not going to resonate for everyone. But there's something here that you're trying to work out, okay? And you're healing, or you're trying to, you know, use your intellect and try and suss something out before you take action on it. You're trying to be really logical, a lot of intellect here. Now, this is a Gemini card, so perhaps you're thinking about becoming your own boss. You know, this card can be an energy of being a leader, so you may be stepping into a leadership role, or you feel like you are going to be an entrepreneur and you're formulating a plan to set up your own business. This may lead you to go global on some scale, because you know, this card tends to be an international card. With that Travel Chariot card, you may be thinking about emigrating, or, you know, going further afield, maybe moving out of town, that sort of thing. But the King of Swords, I feel like you're seeing things super clear. Okay, you're being honest with yourself and others, of course. Always, Aquarius, you're always super honest there. Just trying to, yeah, a lot of thinking, and you're not, see, I get moments of thinking, and then I get moments of overthinking. You may be thinking about somebody and wanting to mend something with somebody, because we've got a Five of Swords here in the past, which indicates, you know, perhaps a potential separation there from something that caused a lot of pain, or you're just coming out, you're leaving that behind. I mean, it's crossed here by the Eight of Cups. So this is a challenge position. I only read the uprights in this deck, apart from the challenge position. And the Eight of Cups says, I need to walk away to seek something greater. I need to be my authentic self. I need to see beyond superficiality, and I need to go on a journey of discovery. Uncertainty. This Eight of Cups, this figure does not know where they're going. They're just taking one step at a time, and they're following their feet. That's it. And what they don't realize is they're walking straight onto the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment card. So, I mean, you're in search of something greater, and you will find it, because wherever it is that you are right now maybe feels either emotionally, you know, how can I put that? Emotionally not fulfilling, or you feel that there is something greater, something better, something out there that you want to connect to. Now, this Eight of Cups, because it's the challenge position, it's basically, should I stay? Should I go? What should I do? Because the Eight of Cups also says there are moments in this where you are happy. Okay, it says sometimes you do feel fulfilled in this, whatever this is, whether it is, you know, a high pressured workspace that's, you know, you sold your soul to a sort of office job or something like that, but you need the money. And you may be like, you know what, if I just do this for 2 years, it'll be fine. I'll save all the money that I got, and, you know, I can change my life radically. It could also be that you feel, you know, there's a relationship here that you feel tied to, that this person keeps returning to you, because the Eight of Cups in a challenge position can mean that someone from your past returns to you. Okay, returns, they feel, you feel like home to them, so they're returning to you, especially with that Mercury in retrograde. This card in this position says, I got an idea, you know, it says, I'm formulating a plan. Now, should I go? Should I stay? Am I happy where I'm at? If I'm not, what can I do about it? I should go in search of something greater. And if I can't find that, I mean, if there's someone who keeps returning, perhaps we're meant to be together, or perhaps it's not emotionally fulfilling and I gotta walk away from it. So I feel like there's a big old sort of like timeout that is necessary here for you to really think. The Nine of Pentacles says deep down you're self-sufficient. You got this. You're good by yourself. Okay, but the Lover's card says you have a choice of whether you want to be in a union or whether you want to do this by yourself. If you're fighting for something, for example, you got this. If you want help, you got this. The Nine of Pentacles says there's going to be more deep down you're manifesting more financial gain, more money, a life of luxury. You know, things are slow moving. Of course, we've got a little slug there, so maybe slow moving, but at least it's stable. At least there are some things that are going to blossom and come your way. It's going to be very, very fruitful. So deep down, I feel like you're good by yourself. Nine of Pentacles can be a solitary energy. It doesn't have to be. There may be moments where you're feeling like you have to do something by yourself. Focus on your goals, your dreams. Maybe there's something obsessive that, you know, you've been working really hard on something and you've almost become obsessed with it, where you haven't given yourself any time for, you know, work-life balance. And, you know, if you keep doing that, that's going to make you feel emotionally sort of bereft, maybe even make you feel exhausted, burnout, okay? But the Nine of Pentacles says you will be provided for. Your hard work will pay off. Now, if you're a single and you're looking for love, this may mean that you're focusing on your career at this time and that there's no love situation sort of present for you, but you're trying to manifest it. But right now, it feels like a big old headache, okay? There may be someone from your past that you still feel a little bit tied to. You may not want to be with that person, but they keep showing up perhaps to sort of remind you of their presence, especially with that Mercury in retrograde. So just be mindful of that in October. Five of Swords, this is what you're leaving behind. You're stepping away from this energy into October. So Five of Swords is that overthinking energy that you're trying to disconnect from, but I mean, the Devil card says there's still an attachment there. Five of Swords basically says look at loss, look at sadness in a different way. Turn that pain to gain. Whatever you feel like you've missed out on, or your heart is not in, or you feel you have to leave in the past, take the lesson with you. She's got a little piece in her hand right there, and she's blossoming. Okay, she's seeing that she has to blossom in this situation and move forward. We cannot live in the past. Five of Swords can also be that energy of, you know, caution, especially when you feel like there's some sort of abusive energy, whether it's you know, because it's with the Devil card energy right there, which is like, is this a toxic situation? Is someone being unkind on purpose? Is someone trying to control me, control my mind in some way? And I feel like you're leaving that behind. You are, I just feel like you're taking back the power. As I said, something that's trying to control you is just being flipped around in October, and you are controlling it, and then you're moving on away from it, I feel. The Three of Cups here is in your sort of potential energy, which is above you. Three of Cups says you've got a lot to be thankful for. You've got a lot of friends and family who support you and love you, but also I feel like people banding together is important. There is a celebration here. Three of Cups can be a card of sharing resources as well. You know, perhaps you know, people inviting you for dinner, or you know, inviting you out for coffee or something like that. Meeting and greeting people. I know some places are still locked down, depends on where you are in the world, of course, listening to this reading, but it can be about people connecting, okay? Because I feel like there's a lot of energy here of connection, despite all this, you know, sort of feeling separate, or feeling like you're having this battle here with whatever this toxic energy is. I feel like people have got your back, or really you know, really care about you and want to reach out. Now the Three of Cups is a celebration card, so I feel like you know, whatever it is that you're working really hard on and you know, focusing on finances, you know, or getting a new job, for example, new career, one that isn't so you know, sort of eating up your time, or you know, making you obsess over it, or making you feel uncertain. I feel like you know, there is a celebration here to come, some sort of financial payout or reward that is available to you. I do feel like group settings are important. I'm going to pull a card on that Three of Cups, so let me see what's going on there. Because if you're looking for love, I feel like the potential to find that is in a group setting. Of course, that's an obvious thing to say. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. How would you like to receive? We got the Magician in the reverse. There's unfin. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, okay. There is unfulfilled potential with someone who's already in your social setting. I was picking up that energy from the moon card. Someone has hidden feelings for you, or they still have feelings for you. Someone who you know already, okay? Someone who you are aware of. The potential here, the magician card in the reverse indicates this person feels like it's unfulfilled. This person is perhaps trying to manifest you back into their world. Now, this could be, I'm not going to say that this person was controlling, but I feel like there's something to work out in this relationship because the magician in the reverse position can be, someone who procrastinates, has taken a long time to come towards you. But it can also be about, someone who was had a bit of ego there, or who, perhaps the last time you left it with this person, there was a feeling of unease, or a little bit of cynicism, lost hope energy. But this person feels they think it's unfulfilled potential. And the Knight of Pentacles there says it's taken them a while to come towards you, but they've still got feelings for you, or they're going to offer you something here, the Knight of Pentacles. Now, in terms of work, of course, you may be still at a place where you feel you've lost the sparkle for it, the magic is no longer there for what you do. You've lost that motivation, drive. You may be looking to open yourself up to new opportunities. I feel like you could step into a new teamwork sort of position there. Knight of Pentacles says, patience, hard work will pay off financially, and so there may be an offer coming on in for you to do something that you love doing, that it has a lot of money attached to it. I feel like this is something you've fought for a long time, Aquarius. So I do feel like it's almost like there's celebration, this champion. I just feel like champion energy coming through with this. And I feel like whatever it is you've been battling away on for a while, Aquarius, to achieve financially or in terms of your career, I feel like it's taken a long time to get there, but I feel like it's showing up in October for you. Now, in the near future, we've got Ten of Swords. So something is definitely sort of gnawing away at your brain, making you feel uncertain, maybe even making you feel a little bit anxious or crabby. Now, you're carrying it through October, most of October. So whatever that is, just be mindful. If you're someone who suffers from headaches, please try to get some time out just to give yourself a little bit of rest. I'm going to pull a card on that Ten of Swords and see what's going on there. As I put it down, they gave me the name Stacy. So if your name is Stacy, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, maybe the person called Stacy is the person who's giving you the big old headache. Okay, so please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. We got Five of Swords energy, and we got the Hierophant. Okay. Now, this can mean, if you're separated from someone, the Five of Swords, or perhaps you're with someone, you're married to someone, and, it's been going through a bit of a tough time. You've been doing a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing. This Five of Swords indicates, there will be peace. And the Hierophant does say there will be a deeper commitment. If it's a work situation, it's the same thing. The Five of Swords says, if you've been overthinking things, there will be peace. You got the Five of Swords here. So whatever it is you've been overthinking, you carry this through. Even though you're leaving the actual event behind, it may ricochet all throughout October. And they say, with these cards, it says basically either some hidden information comes to light, or some sort of secret knowledge that helps you learn something. The Hierophant is a learning card. So it's almost like you learn your lesson on something, or you feel like your expectation was met there. You deepen your commitment to something, and there will be peace. So either, for example, you are obsessively studying because your ninth house is activated, which is about study, travel as well. A rush of energy comes through. You may feel like obsessively you've got a deadline to reach, and it's giving you a big old headache. They're indicating there will be peace once you've learned everything you need to do and turn in whatever paper it is you need to sort of turn in there. You may be dealing with institutions or expectations, and you're meeting them. Okay, I feel like there will be peace, but if you've got deadlines and things like that, I feel, be mindful that this can make you feel like everybody wants a piece of you, or everyone's talking at you like, I can't think. You're not alone. They just said you're not alone. Okay, and they're right here because if you see what's also clarifying your near future, you've got the Empress card, which is a lot of abundance. Okay, very creative energy. So you're turning something, you know, seeds that you've sown for a long time. You're turning something into success with the Empress card. You're nourishing either ideas or children, or you're nurturing them to term. You're brimming with potential yourself. So if you're going for a new job, for example, or you're looking for new love, you are turning heads, both on paper in terms of your resume, but also in terms of the physical sense. The Empress card is, you know, a very attractive card there. So I feel like you're brimming with a lot of possibility, aligning yourself with success with this card. There will be peace, there will be abundance, there will be pleasure. Okay, and this is also about blossoming despite all the, you know, sort of anxiety that is going on before. I feel like you're leaving the anxiety behind. I feel like you're recovering from it. And again, it's that energy of, you know, I mean, if you take these two cards and you look at them, this is, you know, painful. And then this is blossoming. And if you look at this card, which is what, you know, you've been going through, this is painful and this is blossoming. So I feel like you're moving through something, and, you know, the Lover's card does indicate that you have a choice. There's unity here. So if you're looking for new love, for example, you have the potential with that Ace of Cups to find new love. If someone gives you a big old headache and you're with this person, but you love them, you know, there is a potential to find a middle ground or happiness or peace, unification in this relationship. But you need to have an open mind and an open communication with yourself and with them. Examine your motives for being together. What is it that you sort of give to each other? What do you enhance in each other? What do you bring out the best in each other, or the worst, or, you know, sometimes both? Relationships do that. You know, there's always a balance, and it's about finding that happy medium. You know, no relationship's always going to be like unicorns and rainbows and things like that. Sometimes it becomes imbalanced. Sometimes, you know, you disconnect or there's conflict, and it's about coming back to your center if there's love. Okay. Also, if you're looking for love, of course, the Lover's card does talk about soulmate energy. So there's a lot of potential for people who are single in this energy looking for love. I mean, if you are looking for a job, you know, and you are really ripe candidate for a job right there, I feel like you'll be finding the right team or the right people to connect with who are vibing in the same way as you and have the same expectations as you. And I feel like this is a lot more peaceful energy than you've been going through with this Devil card. Basically, it says whatever it is that's causing you a lot of anxious energy or is trying to control you and your headspace at this time, if you just wait for a little bit, exact a little bit of caution there is going to be a breakthrough, and there's going to be peace and harmony. Now, the advice you're giving to yourself here is the Death card. Something needs to change. This is a transition card. So you're opening up yourself to that huge power of transformation with the Death card. Endings bring a new beginning, and often this transition energy can feel a little bit nerve-wracking, but it is actually for your highest good. Okay, as one door closes, they just said another opens. So whether it is a job situation or whether it is a relationship, they just said as one door closes, another opens. I got true chills from what they just said there. Whew. Okay, but the Death card says something is transforming in a really positive way and in a really authentic way as well. Everything that is in is coming out. You're expressing yourself, but also that Death card is something big is sort of ending and something big is starting. Okay, someone once said there's no such thing as endings, only beginnings. Okay, so I really feel actually a revamp of something is happening here. It could be a revamp of your finances, it could be a revamp of a relationship, because a Death card can mean rebirth. So if you're wanting to connect to somebody that you're currently sort of, you know, having a little bit of trouble with, whether that's a friend or a family member or a lover, or, you know, maybe it's a work, someone at work, or, you know, it's a workspace. I feel like that you're putting a stop to it. You're saying, you can't treat me like this. You can't do this. I feel like you're sort of leading, and that Death card is the breakthrough. Okay, as you can see, that flower is literally breaking through. So I do feel like major breakthrough here. Now, the external circumstances we got a Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is, you know, about teamwork, people coming together to sort of rebuild something that was quite fragile, rebuild it to make it stronger. So, you know, if you've been fighting against the system, whatever the system means for you, whether it's fighting against a, you know, job situation, or fighting against a relationship, or fighting against you know, a family member, I feel like, you know, something that was delicate, because as you see, that flower represents something delicate there. I feel like you're being given a chance by the universe to rebuild it stronger. You know, it's all made out of brick there, but I feel like people are coming to your aid. I feel like there's unity in numbers is what I'm getting here. So I feel there's people banding together here to either fight for a common cause or support each other who are going through something. Three of Pentacles is also about teamwork, collaboration, you know, quality of craftsmanship. So I feel like you have got a lot of potential here to show what you're capable of. So either you are partnering up with a new team, or you're showing, you know, you're being recognized for what you do or what you bring to the table in your workspace, and you're going to be financially rewarded for it, or even, you know, someone just coming towards you appreciating what you do. You know, I feel like you'll have all the tools you need to make something stronger. I feel like you're on the way to a lot of financial security as well. Now, a hope and a fear, we got Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is you're hoping for, of course, abundance. And just right now, as I heard two beepings of horns of a car outside, but as that happened, I saw 1616. Now, I'm looking at the time here. It's not 1616. Okay, so either you're looking at your clock as you listen to this reading, it's 1616, or 1616 means something to you. Perhaps it's the number of a building, or perhaps it's a number you keep seeing everywhere in synchronicity. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Now, as I'm touching this card, they give me the name Stephen. So if your name is Stephen, there's something in this message for you. Again, it's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, so please take it as it resonates. Ten of Cups is that happy ever after energy. You're hoping that things go well, whatever it is that you are. I mean, that's an obvious thing to say. Everyone hopes that things go well, but the Devil card, whatever it is that's causing you angst or making you feel stuck, I feel like you're hoping that there is a brighter day, okay? And this energy, there's a lot of support around you. So whether you are separated from somebody, because this card can also mean, you know, there's some sort of family conflict, or some sort of broken, perhaps broken marriage or broken union, or you're separating from something that you really enjoy doing, but you feel like you've had to fight to stand up for your rights or something, and you've been forced out of a situation, because that Devil card suggests you're separating from something, and you know, you may feel like it's trying to control you in some way. The Ten of Cups says there will be abundance, there will be love, there will be unity. And you know, if you're looking for a love relationship, for example, there is potential here for you to get married, settle down, be with somebody who really invests in the future, also opens up very emotionally to you. This is the big 10, okay? Family, contentment, total love, support. So that's your hope, but obviously the fear is separating for good from somebody. Perhaps with that Eight of Cups, you know, you feel like you have to walk away from something for good and not look back. You don't know where you're going. You're feeling a little bit uncertain right now, but you know that you're in search of something that brings more greater authenticity, but also greater emotional fulfillment. I feel like you're finding that you're literally bypassing the Nine of Cups there, hitting the 10. Okay, so I feel like your search will be fruitful, whether it's a career opportunity, whether it is love. The Ace of Cups is your outcome. So this is an offer being made to you that actually transforms your life. When you get an Ace of Cups, it is a gift from the universe. This is your outcome card. So I feel like there's victory, a win. Abundance is here for you. You know, this is basically relationships are blossoming, you know, being offered perhaps love, or an offer to do something that you love in your career. Your heart is important in this situation. They basically, as you can see, there's lots of opportunity, brimming with potential, but they're basically showing that this figure has got their mindset on one thing, that little butterfly right there. They could have had thousands of butterflies, but that one butterfly is the one for this particular figure. So it's almost like the right opportunity, you will know the one that is meant for you. The right person that you are meant to be in love with, you will know who is right for you. There will actually be a psychic bond between you and that person. It came up earlier. but also intuitively you will know the right circumstances for your career as well. But the Ace of Cups says you're going to leave the month out on an offer of some sort, and aces tend to bring new. Okay, so I mean, if you're looking to reconnect with someone who comes in and out of your world, of course you can. Okay, the potential there with that Lover's card is that you have a choice. You can go either way. You may decide that you want to leave that person behind, but they keep coming back. You know, can you heal this? Of course you can. You got that Three of Pentacles. You need to work together. Ten of Cups says you can make it work. But I feel like they want you to know with that Empress card, know your healthy boundaries. Make sure they're strong. And, you know, don't let anyone take advantage of you. Make sure you get what you truly deserve, Aquarius, because you're beautiful, both inside and out, and you bring a lot to the table, okay? That's in terms of your career, that's in terms of love, that's in terms of your friendships. It's across the board, okay? So know that to be true. Now, I'm just going to pick a card for those who are wanting to connect to someone who perhaps comes back, because the challenge here, you know, I cannot ignore the fact that I have to read both energies, which is, you know, if you get it like that, that's a challenge position, that someone from your past does return, or an opportunity from your past returns. So I'm just going to clarify the person from the past, or someone, if it's a love separation, we got a King of Swords. You're thinking about it. This person is going to come and talk. They're showing me an envelope right now, so they're actually going to send you a message. Can you please clarify? Thank you so much. We got the Hangman, wow. And we got the Queen of Swords. Aquarius, we got a match here, okay? So they're indicating here that you are both on the same vibe here. You're quite a match. You're both being very logical about this situation, but communication is key. If you want to be with this person, you both got to open up and be honest with each other. But, you know, we got to inject a few cups here into the situation, because two people who are quite logical, or, you know, I feel like this is both people willing to talk. But we got the Hangman here. So that's your challenge position, your Hangman, which is hold off, okay? So if you feel like there's been an indecisive energy, I feel like this person's they've been delaying, but they're coming towards you. They're thinking about you. They're going to open up towards you. But I feel like there's something that maybe you didn't trust about this person, or you've been feeling like you're hoping that they reach out to you. I feel like there is unity. I mean, you got the Lover's card here. You know, you got the King and Queen of Swords, Aquarius. You know, this is air energy. So maybe you're dealing with someone who is a Gemini or Libra in their chart as well. But I just feel like you and this person have been on pause, and you're being given an opportunity to revisit this. And it may make you feel uncertain. You may not know where it's going, but I feel like you've got a bit more power in this relationship than you maybe had before if you want to heal it with that person. They are indicating that if you talk, there can be an opportunity to sort of make a decision. But you have a look with the Hangman in the reverse. It says, you know, you may be dealing with someone who felt like the victim also, okay? You may feel like this person betrayed you in some way. So I feel like both parties have got their own idea of what happened, okay? So just be mindful, Mercury's in retrograde, so it can bring misconstruing energy. You know, when you say something and the other person takes it the wrong way, and you're like, I didn't mean it like that. And it's too late, it's out there. So words are very important. But yeah, I'll leave it there. For those who do not want to connect to someone from their past, of course, then there is new love coming on in. There is potential, but of course, getting into a group setting may be the way forward. I mean, you got this, you're all good by yourself. You don't need to look for love if you don't want to. But if it's something that you desire, I do feel like there's an opportunity coming on in for you. Now, just as I was touching that card, I saw someone taking off their socks and just sort of kicking them to the side. So if that's you, you took off your socks and put them to the side there. There's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, so please take it as it resonates. I'm just going to get you a final card before we close the reading. We got Ring. Wow. So number 8 is the number of self. So you're making a deeper commitment to yourself to get the best of a situation, but also we've got commitment, promise, devotion, love, honor, faithfulness. Okay. Now that ring obviously also indicates unity, and unification, harmony, that sort of thing. So, I mean, there's a potential here to meet a relationship, a soulmate, someone who, it can end up in a high-level commitment. The Ace of Cups can be about, committing a proposal, marriage, that sort of thing. So I feel like there's definitely potential for a romance or a commitment. And someone who already has feelings for you in your social circle, expect them to come out and tell you in October, okay? But someone may pop the question. If you've been going, through trouble in a relationship, of course, it may not be as extreme as popping the question, but it may be a conversation about, where do you see this relationship going? Well, I see us committed. I see us getting married in the future, but right now we need to iron out a few things in our relationship before we can see, what's holding us back from making a deeper commitment. So I feel like it's a mature energy that's happening there. I'm just going to get you a final card before we close. Thank you so much, great guys, great angels. I mean, if this is in terms of a career, whoa, not another card in the water. Oh, this happened twice today. I do apologize. These cards are literally like my babies. The other card that went in the water was the Ace of Cups earlier for Capricorn. So we have Owl and Magic. So, I think I said right at the beginning, I hope I did, this is about seeing the bigger picture. Your 9th house is about seeing the bigger picture in your life. And your plans. So the owl is about seeing that sort of bigger picture there. And as you see, it says, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Okay, now the wise old owl sees everything, says nothing. Okay, so because we have got those two, the King and Queen of Swords came towards each other in this reading, perhaps it's about two people being really honest and open. And if there's someone who's told you an untruth, Aquarius, perhaps they're coming to tell you the truth. And maybe they're going to say, hey, I lied to you because I pushed you away because I have fear, because there's deep feelings here. Or maybe that person's being immature and they've got really something to hide and you should stay away from that person. Trust your intuition. It will never lead you astray, okay? But you will see through all of that anyway. I'm just going to get you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Okay. Oh, wow. This is literally, that is so cool. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to take, there's one trinket here that's separate. I'm going to put that on the side. But there is a skull and crossbones, and it's got a trinket that is literally inside its bone. And it's a lock. Well, it's just come off, obviously. But it was completely caught there. And I close my eyes when I take the trinket, so you can't see that, obviously. You do have to trust me on that. But we got the skull and crossbones, so that means that there is, that connects to the death card. So there is a major transition here, major breakthrough. I feel like you're moving closer towards your happiness, towards your bliss, whether that's in career or, relationship. But there is some sort of blockage that needs to be worked through. And I feel like they want it on the death card. I feel like you're making a major breakthrough here. Also, we've got the padlock. So something is going to become more secure. Okay, so you got that 3 of Pentacles. So as I said, making something that was delicate more secure, whether that was your finances, whether that is a relationship or a friendship. I feel like with that ring card, it does kind of say, I'm devoting my time, my care, my attention to something, whether it is, it doesn't have to be that someone's going to pop the question and get engaged to you. It can mean that your deepening commitment to something is actually going to make things more secure. But that lock indicates there's long-term security here, and something's for keeps. Okay, that's what I feel. They want on the Chariot card. Okay, so that's movement forward, action, but stability. Maybe you're moving home. Okay, and that padlock represents security. So please take it as it resonates. And we got the little rag doll. Remember to have fun, Aquarius. This is so important. This is like childlike spirit. Remember, your beautiful inner child needs attention too. It's okay to be going through life, adulting and paying the bills, spinning all the plates, trying to make sure you're looking after your children or your friends or your family, all of those things. Make some time for you. And remember that inner child needs to have a rest and also be inspired by the world. Because, the world, especially at the moment, can get us a little bit down. So if you can take some time out, even if it's half an hour, just really connect to yourself and, have a little bit of fun, whatever fun is for you. Where would you like this? They want it on the Lover's card. So maybe it's a reminder that if someone keeps coming in and out of your life, perhaps you and that person needs to remember why you fell in love with each other in the first place, that wonderful childlike spirit that you both met each other in. Because sometimes when things go wrong in a relationship, it's very difficult to sort of release the baggage and sort of have that playful spirit. It just takes a while to reconnect to that. So maybe that's a little bit of a nudge in that direction. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. It only, all you have to do rather is press a little bell. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Okay, so they're just showing me a pair of roller skates. Now, they've done this before, so whether this is for your reading or whether it's for someone else's reading, roller skates seems really familiar to me. So either you just bought a pair of roller boots or something like that, or you've taken it up again after a period of time to just get back in the swing of exercise or something. Please take it as it resonates. Maybe you just took some off or something, or maybe you bought some for your child or something. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.